After the news broke, my world unraveled faster than I thought possible. One by one, my bank accounts were frozen. Clients canceled contracts. Trucks meant to deliver goods for my companies were impounded on highways. My employees started staying home, terrified of being linked to me. Some even switched sides, telling investigators they'd seen signs of shady deals for months. The worst day of my life came when I saw my mother collapse. We were in the middle of packing essentials from our home because I knew the police could come any minute. She was folding one of my old dresses when she suddenly clutched her chest, gasping for air. I screamed for help and called an ambulance, but it took almost an hour to arrive. By then, she was barely conscious. As they loaded her into the back of the ambulance, I held her hand and begged her to stay with me. I kept apologizing over and over. I told her this was all my fault. Tears blurred my vision as the ambulance doors slammed shut. At the hospital, I sat outside the emergency room for hours. Every second felt like a lifetime. The doctor finally came out, his face a mask of exhaustion. "She's stable for now," he said, "but the stress has taken a heavy toll. You need to keep her calm." How could I promise that when our entire world was falling apart? I slept in a chair next to her bed, holding her hand through the night. Every time she stirred, she whispered, "I forgive you." It broke my heart more than anything else could. When I left the hospital to meet with my lawyers the next morning, reporters were waiting outside. Cameras flashed. Microphones were shoved in my face. They yelled questions. "Did you steal millions? Are you going to prison? What do you say to the women who trusted you?" I kept my head down, but every word stung like a whip. I knew I had failed the very people I'd set out to uplift. Back at my office, the atmosphere was eerie. Empty chairs, coffee mugs abandoned mid-sip, stacks of papers scattered like ghosts of the life I once had. My assistant, one of the few still loyal to me, helped me pack my personal belongings into boxes. A framed photo of me and my mother on the day we opened our first boutique made me break down completely. I sank to the floor, sobbing uncontrollably. "I ruined everything," I whispered. "No," she said softly, kneeling beside me. "They ruined it, but you still have yourself." As the investigation deepened, Layla publicly distanced herself. She held a press conference blaming me for everything. She called me reckless, dishonest, and unfit to lead. Seeing her on TV, standing